right? Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Okay. We should be good here. Everything looks fine. Game looks a lot clearer now that I fixed some settings. Yeah, happy that the game looks better, at least on my end. It should look better on your end as well. Hey, everybody. What's going on? I'll wait a little bit for some people to pile in. Good voice crack on my end. That was probably an 8 out of 10. What's up, Brian? Ace Stays, Rudra, Sohaib, Jeddah, Arsalan. I hope I'm saying that right. What's up, Lincoln, Bread, MCOC, KV? What's going on, everybody? How we doing? I have the Saga Incursions run to get done, so why don't we do that? Hopefully we can get it done. I started the run last night, but I only got through like 2 or 3 rooms, and I was like, you know what? I should do this tomorrow in the morning on a stream because it makes more sense to do that. So that's why I'm doing it. That is exactly why I'm doing it. So let's jump right back in and just get going here. I don't know if I'll be running this team for the whole thing, but so far it hasn't cost me, too much. It's been fine so far. So we're gonna see if this team works. I've got strategic movement and keep it going right now. I would love to get perpetual offense. I think if I could get perpetual offense, I'd probably be fine for the rest of this. And yeah, I am running with rank 2 Hitmonkey. I really want to rank 3 in my Hitmonkey. I actually plan to make a little rank 3 Hitmonkey showcase because this guy is absolutely crazy. He's such a fun 7-star. Nice. Good start. Yeah, if I could get perpetual offense, that would be very nice. That would be grand if I could get some perpetual offense. Yo, Chatty with 5. Thank you so much, my friend. Love the content, bro. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you for your super chat. That is greatly appreciated, buddy. Let me get you up there right now. I fixed my overlay. I was able to somehow figure out a way to make it work with the new setup. So I'm very happy about that. Alright, let's keep going here. It's been a minute since I've used Venom, but I'm happy to be using him again. Hopefully, I can use him for the entire run. That'd be cool. I have to fight the urge to dash in during Silver Surfer's Special 1 because Keep It Going gets consumed on whiffs. As you can see right there. I did it for the sake of the example. I knew he was going to die after this combo, but yeah. Gotta resist the urge to dash in. Okay, I think Venom can handle this just fine. I'm probably going to end up swapping Hitmonkey because he might be a little too squishy at rank 2. I might want to bring in somebody else. Venom is crushing it. Alright, beta heavy, and there he goes. NTW and Kushala killed it for me. Oh, good shout on Kushala. I like using her in Incursions. Alright, give me Perpetual Offense. I'll take Buff Cornucopia. That's going to be great for Venom. Yeah, I'll absolutely take buff Cornucopia. Thoughts on Lumitrix? Amazing. A fantastic character. So well made. Really enjoy using them. Had a lot of fun with the deep dive. He's fantastic. Or they are fantastic. Technically not a he, but looks like a guy, so it's technically they. Because it's not a male or a female. It's an idol. If you guys watch the lore corner, very funny, very entertaining. I would go check it out if you haven't already. Sim Supreme, that's not nice. With Whittle down, oh, okay, alright. Let me see if I can swap somebody for Hitmonkey that maybe will handle that a little better. Ooh, I could use Spiral. That would be really fun. I love me some Spiral. Okoye would be... Oh, man. Okoye with buff Cornucopia. That's an interesting thought. That is an interesting thought. We might come back to that, but I think for right now, let's grab Spiral. Why not? I love Spiral. And we'll go fight this Hyperion because it's Spiral and it's power gain. I got EOP fully explored on Sunday. Very nice. Got a lot of nice rank ups, some being a rank 3 Koye, very jealous. Rank 3 Sig 90 Photon. And rank 4 Sig 200 Mojo. Awesome. Who are you hoping to rank up next? Well, first of all, congrats on getting the content explored, and those are some great rank ups. Right now, I'm thinking my next rank 4 is probably going to be Deathless Thanos after 9.2. And then after that, after I rank Thanos, I'm thinking probably Serpent. And then after that, it's between, what's his name? Bastion and Spiral. So whoever I choose between Bastion and Spiral will go up after Serpent. But that's like, I have no idea when that next one's coming. So my next one is most likely going to be Thanos. But after that, it is a little up in the air. Is Sig 20 Korg worth rank 3? Yes. Absolutely. What are the Phoenix Feathers used for? So the Phoenix Feathers are used to get the 7-star version of Phoenix. There will be a quest in May that requires the Phoenix Feathers to enter. You need 75 for one entry, and then if you want to get the dupe naturally, you need 75 additional Phoenix Feathers. So it's going to be like a completion exploration thing, I'm assuming, because it's going to be 2 paths. Alright, I'd love to pick up the Mystic Soul. Help Purgatory survive even more. Nice. Is there really a free-to-play way to get Lumitrix 7-star without doing BGs? Without doing BGs? Probably not. Yeah, without doing Battlegrounds, like, very unlikely. Ooh, Fury buffs gained 40% potency. Absolutely. I might be able to open a 7-star after this. I'll have to check. Alright, I'm definitely going to go for the team heal. Focus, Nullify, that's fine. What does Hyperion have? 0 to hero? Doesn't matter. Where do you get it from Battlegrounds? I believe you get one from completing the victory track, and then Ranks in Celestial. I don't know if there's any ranks in Mysterium, but if you're ranking in Celestial, you're getting a substantial amount. But I'm pretty sure you get 1 guaranteed from completing the victory track. Watch this. He's got unblockable and indestructible. Doesn't matter. Oh, Spiral, how I love you. It's only in Celestial? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So if you got the time to commit to a Celestial placement, then you will be able to get Lumitrix for free. At least 1 copy of him. I'm not sure what additional copies are going to look like. I don't have the Tech Soul, right? No, I don't. So let's try and grab that here. Will a team of 6-star Nick, rank 1 Chilth, and rank 3 Kushala work? I'm certain you'll be able to make that work. Saga Incursions aren't the most difficult content, so I'm sure with decent hacks, you can absolutely make that work. Oh, that's right, she's immune to Incinerate. I was sort of locked into blocking that. I don't know why. Wasn't my intent. What does the Tech Soul even do? Isn't it, like, armor break? I'm pretty sure it's armor break. Nice. Perfect. Alright, we almost have every single soul for Purgatory. Alright, let's go with Venom here. Really looking to get, what's it called? Perpetual Offense. That would be great. Vox is fun on this one with Buckthorn. Oh, Vox is a really good shout. Really, really good shout. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. I grabbed that Prowess hack just hoping that I can get Perpetual Offense. There's no guarantee. I think this is no, the next room is the Saga room. Okay, well, probably just use Venom there. Or just use Venom here, and then use Purgatory here. Tyranny. Villains gain absolute power. Purgatory is a villain, right? I'm almost positive she is, yeah. Alright, let's go this way. Okoye rips through everyone? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking with buff Cornucopia, she would be pretty good. I might swap out Spiral to try her in a little bit. I really just want 2 hacks. I want Perpetual Offense, and I want the Second Chance hack. Those are the only 2 that I really care about. Buffcorn is great, and especially if I can grab Okoye and she just, like, goes crazy with it, then we should be pretty much fine. But Venom is doing pretty well, all things considered. If I wanted to, I could just heavy spam here because I'm a villain and Thor is a hero. Nice. Gotta love missing that light and then them just being able to reach you somehow. Yo, Srijan with the 20. Thank you very much, my friend. Do you have a last for me to read? Oh, last week I was doing 8.3.6 for the Deathless Guillotine piece. I used Purgatory for Sarasis, and man, she's so good. I soloed the fight with a 6-star rank 3. Her regen is so good. Dude, nice work. Purgatory is amazing, and she does scale really well, even at lower ranks, because of that special 3 damage and the potency of her regen in matchups like that. So, nice work, man. And thank you for the super chat. I was gonna say, where's the slow? Nice. Purgatory's feeling pretty good here. Okay, armor break debuffs gain 40% potency. Yes, please. Make that keep it going. Armor break even stronger. Alright, zone 8. I think this is where we get the last hack. Right? The last 2 hacks. Okay, so what does Mr. Venom have? Ricochet, Power Snack. Alright, Purgatory will clean that up pretty easily. What do we got going on over here? Outside in... clean slate, power efficiency. I would like to do a champion swap for Okoye. So... let's do that now. She should have a relic, right? Yeah. Not going to use her for Silver Surfer because obviously he's immune to, or he doesn't take any damage from one of her 2 debuffs, so it doesn't make sense to use her there. So we use Purgatory. But yeah, I think I'm just missing the Mutant Soul for Purgatory now. Once I can grab one of those, oh, we're going to be running through here. Can you show the hacks? Yeah, I will show them right after this fight. I really wanted the degen to kill him, but wasn't potent enough. So far I'm running Strategic Movement, Keep It Going, and Buff Cornucopia. And then I have the Stun Hack, Fury Potency, Prowess Potency, Armor Break Potency, stuff like that. Alright. I just want to see if Okoye works. Okay? Oh my god, 9 regen buffs. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, she feels pretty good. I really want Okoye as a 7-star. It's Okoye and Zola are the only 2 champs in the Titan Crystal that I'm missing. So, really want Okoye as a 7-star. Really, really want Okoye as a 7-star. My god. Okay. I already had the Cosmic Soul, but now I really have the Cosmic Soul, I guess. Alright, Perpetual Offense. That's not Perpetual Offense. I guess Martial Artist is fine. When the attacker lands the final hit of a heavy, I don't want to do heavies, so let's just do Martial Artist, I guess. And then crossing my fingers for Perpetual Offense. Damn. That's unfortunate. Okay. I don't want the attribute hack. Fury Burst Incursions. Start attacks inflict burst of damage equal to 50% of the attacker's current attack rating. If the attacker has a relic, the damage becomes 100%. That's not bad. That's actually pretty interesting. Probably go for that. Alright, well, this is the hack setup now. Proud Degen is nasty for Purgatory. Ah, I should have picked it up. I wasn't thinking. Okay. Let's go to the left, and fight that Heimdall. Speaking of, he's the boss, too. Combat Deja Vu. Alright. Ooh, actually, I could get the Mutant Soul. Let's go this way. Get the Mutant Soul for Purgatory. Yo, what's up, Jason? What's up, Marco? Good to see you guys. Thanks for stopping by. The both of you. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see how Okoye feels with all of these new hacks. See if she feels any different. I don't know, that felt pretty good. Alright, let's go Purgatory. Who should I pick for incursions between Surfer, Gladiator, Hood, or NTW? I think Surfer is probably going to be really nice with Buff Cornucopia. Outside of that, I don't know, whoever you have at the higher rank between, you know, Hood, Gladiator, and NTW is probably who you want to take. Alright, I didn't mean to throw my special 3, but I'm not going to complain that I did. Nice. Alright. There is the Mutant Soul. So, I no longer have to worry about killing with specials because I have every single soul for Purgatory. So, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright, I think I will use Purgatory here. Nice. Good thing I just heal all that back. Ah, no. Don't hit me. Wow, he spared me. Are you hyped for the Cyclops rework? Yeah, super hyped. And that's all I am going to say. Who do you think the new champs are at 7 stars? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. Yeah, if it wasn't evident, I can't really make prediction videos anymore, you know? So, I'll leave it at that. Oh, oh, oh. That's not very nice. Will you do 9.2 day 1 live? No, I will not. I will be in class. But I probably will do it at some point towards the end of the week. Really hoping this kills. Nice. At least tell us when they're going to be revealed. I also cannot tell you that. Sorry, guys. Just be on the lookout. It's going to be exciting. That's all I can say. Just be on the lookout. Oh, I really like the Fury Burst. Oh yeah, that was really nice. That was 14 seconds. I like that a lot. Is Venom good for incursions? I'm not sure if you caught that last fight, Tom, but it seems like he's doing all right. Seems like he's doing all right. Basic attacks gain attack and ability accuracy. Yeah, that's good for Venom. What's up, Bram? You got a last. Also, A stays. You have a last too. Am I excited for 7-star Nick Fury? Oh yeah, super excited. Bram, you had a last, buddy. Where is it? Rank 3, Prowler, Vox, or Pig all awakened. If Prowler isn't high Sig, I'd probably rank Pig. If he is high Sig, I would probably rank Prowler. Captain Britain. Ooh, Caltrops. Yikes. I can probably kill that Overseer without having to dash back. Probably. You look so good, Pookie. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. You know, I did my hair this morning after the shower, and I was like, you know, I think it looks nice today. So thank you. Oh yeah, Okoye is cracked for this. Who would you like to see come as a 7-star? That's a tough question. That's a tough question. I don't know. It's hard because most of the 7-stars that I would have wanted to have seen are 7-stars. So, you know, a couple of months ago, I probably would have said She-Hulk, you know? That's good. I'm probably dead from this. Yeah. I would have said She-Hulk, but she's a 7-star. So, that's like sort of where the buck stopped for me. She was the one I wanted the most, and she's a 7-star now. Alright, we're gonna have to heal what's-her-face, Okoye, or revive Okoye. How do you play with the hood? Oh man, I don't have any great hood videos on the channel, but there's a lot of great hood content out there. I'm trying to think of somebody who I know uses hood often. and I'm blanking. If anybody has any recommendations of videos on how to use Hood, please sound off, because let's help out our friend here. Hood is very good. Hood is a great character. And if you have him as like a 7-star, definitely worth investing in if you learn how to play him properly. Trappy, there you go. Trappy, Munash, that's who I was thinking of originally, but I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, Munash is a great Hood player. Trappy has made some great Hood videos as well. Yeah. Check out those two YouTubers for some Hood content. I can't really use Umbral Vanguard, so we're not going to go for that. We are going to get the attack rating per buff, though. Alright. Okay, nice. I can heal Okoye. That's good. What does Patriot have? Tranquility, Chum in the Waters, Footloose. Okay, that seems like a purgatory fight. Alright, Team Revive. Hopefully I can trigger like 9 regens like I did in that first fight, and we can just heal Okoye all the way up. That would be really nice. That would be great. So, crossing my fingers. Okay, 6 perfect block. Not exactly what I was looking for, but I can't necessarily complain. Oh my god, Bog! What's going on, buddy? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. How you doing? I'm dead. How you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. I was so disoriented by Bog showing back up. The legend himself. Thank you so much, buddy. Great to see you. And congrats to everybody who just got a membership. Well, all that effort I spent trying to get Okoye revived, she's now dead again, but... Winter Soldier came for some revenge. Thank you very much for the 5, Bog. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's use Purgatory. Nice. What's up, Encyclopedia? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Is Purgatory hard to learn? Not super difficult. It's harder to use her unawakened because you have to be more particular with how you get your souls, especially in content where you're not going to be ramping for a super long time. But as long as you are able to line up a special attack to kill the opponent while you're in Demonic Rampage, then you should be fine. That should kill. That should kill. There we go. Now, I plan to grow out my hair. Great question. I actually am. I'm going to get my sides and the back trimmed so it fades up so it looks decent. I'm actually going to start to grow the curls a little bit. That is the plan. Yo, Sohabe with the gifted membership. Going to Dominique. Thank you so much for the gifted, Sohabe. Cheers, buddy. Many thanks to you, my friend. Okay, Magneto with Delirium Footloose. That's no big deal. Ant-Man, Valkyrie with stun vulnerability. Hello. What does Ant-Man have? Dash vulnerability. Hot dog. I look like Joda, a Liverpool striker. Joda, huh? Might have to look him up and do a comparison. So easy with Venom. I don't really see it. Yeah, he's also sort of ginger-ish and not brunette. I don't really see it. It's not even worth the comparison, you know? It's not like Frankie Muniz where it's like, all right, there's something there. That was quick. Alright. Delirium and Footloose, it's not going to be a problem once I get my soul. Or once I get into Demonic Rampage. Easy. Like I said, easy. Alright, 2 more rooms, and then I'll probably open a 7-star. I think I have the materials to grab one. Ooh, a poison boss. A little eye bomb action. Okay. I wonder if the team could just brute force it. Probably not, given it's a 1.1 million eye bomb. See, the thing is, I don't want to lose Venom, you know? Venom is really good, so I don't want to lose him. Brawl? Nah, no thanks. That can be a purgatory fight. I guess I'm gonna have to swap Venom. Yeah, guess I'm gonna have to swap Venom for a poison immune. So we'll grab Hyperion. Yo, Sohei, re-upping the membership for 5 months. Thank you so much, dude. What are your predictions for the rest of the champs coming out alongside Nick Fury and APOC? So for reasons that are sort of written on my face, I can't make a prediction video or predict like future stuff when it comes to character releases. Um, so yeah, unfortunately I can't because of I'm hoping you guys can like put 2 and 2 together, you know. So yeah, I can't really do prediction stuff anymore for reasons, but I appreciate the super chat. Sorry I can't answer your question, but I really do appreciate you re-upping the membership, man. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, let's revive Okoye, and hopefully she can survive. Wink twice if Viv is part of the team. Interesting. Man with 100% prediction rate. Yeah, that would be a little concerning, right? That'd be kind of a problem. How much Light Essence do I have? I already have Lumitrix, 1 copy of him. So, I think I have 1 left over, so hopefully I can get a dupe, you know, towards the end of the month, or the end of the Saga chase. Alright, let's go with Koye. Did you spend for him? Yeah. I bought a handful of those daily deals. Nice. Okoye just always dies. It's her destiny to not survive for more than 1 fight. Ah! Don't die! Okay, we didn't die. Unblockable is going to hurt here. You're absolutely right. But it's not going to hurt too much. Nice. Nice little heal. Alright, after this, 1 more room. 1 more room. Alright. Unblockable finale, that's going to be fun. I'm still not used to Hyperion's new idle animation. Like him floating like Gladiator. It's thrown me off. Nice. Easy peasy. Time for the unblockable special 2 decks. I actually dexed it yesterday doing stuff. So I was getting some more reps in. It's tricky to get. Like, it's a tricky one to grab if you're not used to doing it. But once you sort of practice it, it's only 2 dexes. You know, it's an initial early dex and then a single, like, more well-timed dex, and that's it. So it's really not that bad. Be Like Water. Power Snack. Okay, that just seems like a purgatory fight. What does Silver Centurion have? A present for you, hero? Oh, dude. Let's just go this way. Doing stuff? Doing the incursions. Remember I started this run yesterday. But I only did like 2 or 3 rooms. Ah! What is the hack that gives the burst on special? That's Fury Burst. That's a new hack that just came out with the new incursions. It's very good. I like it. I like it. crit. That would have been really nice. But we got him with the basic combos. Look at that, 110k crit. Hype worth rank 3 over Onslaught? I would rank Onslaught before Hype, but if you have an Awakened Hyperion and you want to rank 3 him, I'm not going to stop you. You know, I'm not going to tell you not to do it. If you just saw what happened there with Hyperion, then clearly, you know he's pretty good. Nice. Was trying to bait sort of a special into a dash, and it didn't work. Purgatory, you're my last hope. And there you go, Saga Incursions, Itemless. Woo! Good stuff. All right. So I will probably open a 7-star. How many of these do I have? 49? Nice. I will probably open a 7-star. I think I have the tickets to just get some 7-star shards. So let's go grab those. Let's see how far I am. Okay. Let's see how far I am from forming one. Okay, I'm not super far. I don't think there's a way I can get the rest of them, yeah, normally. So let me go to... Where is the selector? There we go. Valiant stamp. And just pick up the 7-star shards. Might as well. Might as well. Alright. So, got the 7-star crystal to open here. This is the only thing I have for the stream. There is nothing else to open, like no other crystals or anything like that. So, I really want a dupe on my Professor X. A Kushala dupe would be amazing as well. And then a dupe on my Arcade. Those are like the 3 things that I really want from the basic crystal. Everything else, not as important, but there may be something I'm forgetting about. I also wouldn't mind SIGs on Photon, Prowler, Werewolf by Night. Trying to think of other characters that need SIGs. A Serpent, wouldn't mind SIGs on Serpent. So yeah, those 3 dupes are what I'm looking for, so let's see if I can snag one. Hey, Man-Thing, I think that's a first-time dupe. At least I think it is. It might be a second-time dupe. Let's see. It is a first-time dupe. Awesome. Okay, super useful. That's great. That is great. I am a fan of Man-Thing. I think he's pretty good. And I would definitely consider ranking him up now that he's awakened, because the awakened ability, it's not necessary, but it's nice to have. You know, the little regen that you get under 50% is pretty nice if you're using him offensively or if you're fighting him. And then the Fury is also nice. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I like that. All right, so I have that 1 to 2 gem, but I'm going to be saving that for a rainy day. I don't necessarily need to use that right this second. So I will be saving that gem for right now. But that's going to do it for right now. I appreciate everybody stopping by. We have 400 people in here. I would love to keep the party going because this wasn't going to be a super long stream. So if somebody else that I have in my feed is live right now. No, it doesn't look like anybody is. Yeah, nobody in my feed is live. So All right, we're call it there. So thanks everybody so much for sticking around for this little mid-morning Saga Incursions run. I appreciate that. I think Cantona is trying to break my Valiant record. Oh, is he? I thought I was subscribed to him. Hold on. What? Let me see. Let me see. If anybody has a link to that stream, grab it. Grab Cantoa's stream and paste it in here. There we go. Perfect. All right. So, Cantona, I believe I'm saying that right, or Cantona is trying to break my Valiant speedrun record right now. Go support him. Go watch. The link is in the description right now. The link is in the chat right now for his live stream. Or go watch Beerman, whatever you want to do. You can pick and choose. Doesn't really matter to me. Just go watch somebody else. Let's keep the party going. So he's trying to break that record right now. I wish him the best of luck. I hope he can do it. That'd be really cool to see. So yeah, go check him out. And again, thank you all so much for sticking around this morning. Thank you very much to Bog for the 5 gifted memberships towards the middle of the stream, and also to everybody else who sent over super chats. Thank you all so very much. I will be back streaming guaranteed sometime next week. I don't know about the rest of this week, but guaranteed sometime next week for 9.2. Not exactly on the day it drops, but like sometime next week I will be streaming 9.2 on definitely the main account, and then we'll see what happens from there. So thank you all once again, and I will see you in the next video or live stream. Peace.